Welcome to the Daily Smash for Wednesday, June 14th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
You guys know who we are yet?
I don't know why we do those intros.
I don't know. Like everybody...
This is Regis and Mark Consuelos.
Apparently, Regis and Mark Consuelos? You mean, what's her name?
I get everything confused.
Oh, geez,
Kelly. I'm
too.
Kelly.
And I'm Rick, and we know that much. We also know that Elia Wine sponsors the Daily Smash. We love our Elia wine. There goes Kelly.
Bottoms up.
If you haven't tried Elia, you're missing out, okay? And you can get it for 20% off using the discount code RickandKelly20 at Elia.com. Can we mention our Pickleball Pride Month promotion?
You know what? Someone mentioned, and I listened to you guys, that I pushed it to the side. It bothered them. It actually bothered me now that they mentioned it.
Well, where should we put it?
Right here in front of me.
Oh, okay. I didn't want it to block your beautiful face. You do look amazingly gorgeous. And in this incredible outfit with that beautiful face, she rode her bike to dinner.
I rode my bike, yes.
We rode bikes to dinner. So much fun.
My girlfriends that are designers, they're such lovely women, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They do fabrics.
Sweet Jane and Brenda.
Yeah. So, Sweet Brenda, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She does Sunbrella. So if you guys know what Sunbrella fabric is, it can withstand any climate, any change. It's like fabric that is for outside, basically. Yeah. So she can find fabric. A funny fact that people don't know, like if you see fabric like at like the Beverly Hills Hotel or whatever, you see like the pink and the green. Mm-hmm. That is like trademarked specifically for that place. So when you go, oh my God, I want that fabric. How can I find it?
Can't get it.
Can't get it. Brenda can.
And she got the fabric for our house in the desert.
Yeah,
and they crafted cushions for our house in West Hampton as well, based on measurements for existing cushions.
So they get the outdoor cushion, and then they put the fabric, and then they do the piping. So
we just had the best dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Because of you. State your name, Jane.
Jane
and
Jones.
What do you do?
I sell Sunbrella fabric and all kinds of high performance fabric. Thank you, Kelly. Pickleball Party Town. Check it out.
And Brenda, tell us everybody what you do.
Hello, I'm Brenda Christine, and I make your slip covers and cushion covers, and even in the Hamptons.
And she works with me.
And I work with
Everybody that asked me where I got all my outdoor furniture, all that, it's them. It's my girls.
Have a great summer.
My name's Rick. I'm not an alcoholic.
No, but the food here is delicious. I mean, amazing.
I had tri-tips. They're special. It's $15.
Yeah, look at they erased it.
And they got to try sand dabs, which is, you can never find them in Newport or anywhere. And they're delicious.
Oh, and by the way, congrats to the Vegas Golden Knights. They just won the Stanley Cup 9-3.
Woo! It's right here. I'm recording you right now. You're going to be on the Daily Smash.
I think most of our base is women. I mean, I know you have some fans out there, Rick. Uh-huh. Some women prefer to watch you over me, which is great. And you are sexy.
I saw one message to that effect
this morning.
Rick
loved it, by the way.
Oh, we do.
I watch for Rick and Rick only.
Not to change the subject, but we do have a Pickleball Pride promo going on. Buy one paddle, get a box of balls for free at pickleballpartytown.store.
Someone mentioned that we should donate 10% or whatever our proceeds are to the LGBTQ, which I think is, actually I never thought about it because all I think about is making money for ourselves because
I have no problem with that.
Because we both
I just want to
both don't have jobs right now, so
Yeah.
I thought that this would be kind of a good thing to do. But you know what? I like that charity for LGBTQ. Okay, for like kids that that are 18 years old that their parents have shunned them, and I think their parents should like they don't know how to get off their feet because they're. So I think we should do that.
That, you know what? Depending on the charity I'm in, my charity of choice is the Marine Corps Law Enforcement Foundation, which provides scholarship money to children of slain law enforcement and military members. It's a meaningful thing, and they give 99+% of the donations to the scholarships, to the funds. That's important. We just watched a new show.
I binge watch. I never binge watch shows. I'm in bed by 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
HBO Max.
I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning. I honestly, I love David E. Kelly. I love Big Little Lies.
Yeah.
This is like that. Elizabeth
It's called
Olsen.
Love and Death. Elizabeth Olsen and Jesse Lon Plemons, who you remembered from Game Night.
Yeah, he was like a freaky deaky dude. He reminds me of that the guy that killed himself with heroin.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Seymour Butts.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like him. He was also in Breaking Bad. He played like one of the good bad guys. Great actor.
That was great acting. Like that Elizabeth Olsen. Now I know those twin girls are like billionaires, whatever. This girl is great at her craft.
She's terrific.
She's terrific.
We binge watched 4 episodes. We have 3 left.
And I cannot wait to end this.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
good.
can wipe off this makeup,
That's
get in
good.
my cozies, and watch the rest of this Death and Love. It's a true story. It's not
called
based,
Love
and I love how it says
Love and Death.
This is. What did I say?
Death and Love.
I know I'm
Dyslexic?
I'm dyslexic when I talk. Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm not dyslexic when I read.
Uh-huh.
Just when I speak.
You were saying how it's not based on a true story. It is a true story.
That's what it said, and I love that because Rick always goes, "We could do that based on a true story."
Well, like The Watcher was based on a true story, but it was completely different than the.
It was fabricated.
Yeah, they just took one little piece of truth and then just spun a whole fake story out of it. The family in The Watcher never moved into that house in New Jersey.
So based on a true story is a bunch of BS.
Right.
All right.
This show.
We hit a moot point here. Let's move on. Oh, we have my daughter and her girlfriend up there.
On the roof.
So Jolie's girlfriend, Mila, whom she's been best friends with since grade school, is totally gorgeous. She looks like Angelina Lima, whatever. She's moving. She's not going to high school anymore. She's not going to Mater Dei. She's going, and she went to IMG. And I don't even know what. Oh, there you are. Come here.
I don't want to get it in.
Come here. I want to show everybody. Come here. Mila, come here.
She was just talking about
We're just talking about you. You're going to New York. Come here. Just say hi. She's gorgeous. Look how skinny and tall. Get over here. She's going to be super famous.
America's Next Top Model.
She's America's Next Top Model, right?
Congratulations.
Here. Mila, I've known since she was a little girl. Congratulations, Mila!
Thank you.
Yay, she's moving to New York.
Best of luck.
And I'm so proud of her. She's like, I love you too. She's like my second daughter.
Yes.
And I'm very proud of you, Mila.
We,
Go watch Gia right now and don't do what she did.
Yeah, be careful.
I
New York
asked her,
could be
I said, have you seen Gia? She said, no. Dude, she's legit moving to New York, like in a month.
You think of Adriana Lima.
Yeah,
She's
she
like
looks
a
just
Sports
like her.
Illustrated model, whatever.
She looks just like her. She's
Yeah.
like 5'10", like this skinny.
Yeah.
She looks just like her.
Yeah.
A nice little girl, and she's not going to Mater Dei anymore. She's gonna go model. You
Good for
have to
her.
be at that age. Back in the day, people started modeling at 15.
Oh, yeah.
Like you have to be young.
Well, you also, I asked you, I was like, is her mom going with her? Because
I asked the same question.
she should.
She's not.
Well,
So I want her to watch Gia, so she doesn't get into that
Yeah, but
realm of drugs.
If
Because
there's no one there to supervise, I don't know.
she's 18. No one supervised me. I was in college at 17.
Oh, when I was 18, I went to college?
Dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed supervision.
That's why my girlfriend, Christine that came over here, she has 2 little boys and they're like, whatever. They're like, they do stupid things, boys. Boys and girls do too. Julie does Julie did a stupid thing today. She went out, had her headphones on in the because we went to go work out on the bike, and she just went in front of traffic. I screamed at her.
But she didn't hear you because she had headphones on.
I almost lost my shit, and I did. I embarrassed her, and I said, Julie, and later I'm like, because I don't, you know how I am. I said, Julie, you're my only kid. I love you so much. I don't just whatever. But Julie, so anyway,
I love her too. I showed her the law in California.
Christine
You
says,
can't wear headphones
Christine
riding a
goes,
bicycle
it's
or
the
driving.
frontal lobe. The frontal
It's
lobe
not developed.
is not developed. The frontal lobe is not developed with these kids. They cannot make rash decisions.
Rational decisions.
Yes.
They can make rash decisions.
Rational decisions.
Right.
They cannot. The frontal lobe. And so she kept saying it. It's the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe. Okay. So then why are they getting all these kids and allowing this to happen? If it's the frontal lobe. I can't even let my daughter even drive across the street. I get mad at her.
Anyway, we're waiting on estimates on a fence for our pickleball court. And we got 3 estimates all over the map. The first one was $5,100.
Oh, wait. They don't understand what happened with... Okay, so the guy behind us, Jeff...
We don't need to go into all that.
Jeff, whatever.
We need a fence around our pickleball court.
They're making us put a fence. Not around the pool, okay?
Right.
Around the pickleball court.
Yeah.
Not around the pool. Around our pickleball court.
It's a condition.
It's a condition.
We need a
It's
fence.
code. Not for the pool. We don't need a fence for the pool.
Nope.
We need it around the pickleball court.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody might get hurt.
No, I don't even know why. There's really no good reason to put a fence around the court except to keep the balls on the court.
I feel like there's no common sense anymore. I feel like it's...
Yeah.
I feel like common sense is... There's no... why have... You know what? Why have common sense?
Why have it?
Why have it?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, the estimates were between $5,000 and $9,200. But we have to do it. We have to do it.
Okay,
and we need to get it done quickly.
So, Rick, we're having a little spat, a little discrepancy amongst ourselves.
We are, yeah.
He says to me, he goes, it's June. It's hot as F, okay, outside. No one's playing pickleball, all right? Just letting you know.
Uh-huh.
He's like, we got a quote. The first quote was $5,100.
Oh, good.
The first quote is $5,100. The second quote was $7,000, and the next quote was nearly 10 grand.
Yeah, $9,200.
Okay, so.
But it's not just a quote; it's when they can do it.
So Rick goes, "Well, I'm like, take the $5,100." He's like, "They can't do it in 6 weeks." I'm like, "Who cares?"
Well, he said 6 weeks. It might be 6 months. I don't know when this guy's going to actually do the job.
So then
and I went back and looked at the estimate.
No, I told you to go back and look at the estimate.
Thank you.
And
I did.
It wasn't green powder coated.
Didn't have the padding on top.
Yeah.
And he only had one gate. Whatever. We're going with one of the other two.
I want to get in the fencing business. Like,
We should.
like honestly.
We should. I did put a heat lamp together on the roof today. We ordered 2 heat lamps. I assembled one. A lot of parts. I wanted to show a little video of what I started with and how it finished up. Gotta build these heat lamps. Sand. Bam. That's a big bad boy. I'm halfway through the second one. Kelly got mad at me because I did that before we did this. She's like, we should have just done this. But I'm like, but I do have to do that. And I didn't want to burn daylight. Like, I wanted to use the daylight.
I like getting this over with before I eat, or like I had cocktails with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel like it's appropriate or like necessary, because I can't think off the cuff.
You're doing very well.
If I have a couple drinks, I just don't feel like and you know what? People notice. They knew it. They're like, Kelly's not herself.
Oh, on Sunday?
Yeah, she's not herself.
Can I read some comments?
Sure.
This from Ellen something. Oh, sorry, Splinter Pilot. Love you both. You are better than any talk show on currently. I suggest you as a replacement for Live with Kelly and Mark. Better banter and better chemistry. Nice way to start my day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Splinter Pilot. This from Michelle Save. F the hate. Because someone said that we had a bunch of haters on here.
Yeah.
And that we'd do better if we, whatever. Love you guys. Watch you guys daily. Look forward to Megyn Kelly. And really, that's it for the whole podcast YouTube thing. I like Candace Owens a little bit, but you're my number one, so keep rocking. I hope you make millions. You both are fantastic. Thank you, Michelle. I'm not going to read that one. Okay, so we talked...
No, because I said take her off. We got a Patreon that is a little cuckoo bird, okay? Like, all of our Patreons are totally cool, totally normal. They feel like they're my family. I got
The Rick
one
and Kelly show
that
on
actually spent
patreon.com.
$5
to criticize
to
you.
criticize me, and she
You.
keeps coming after me. Like, she's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's insanity. You don't have to... Actually, at this point, I'm like, I'm not even going to respond because...
Well, you shouldn't.
You are crazy. Like, you are nuts. Like, it's insanity. Like, go get a job. How about that?
Goriamophilos. Regarding Will Ferrell's movie, Eurovision Song Contest is a real, extremely popular annual contest where all the European countries, including Israel, Australia, Armenia, and Georgia, compete against each other. I think the movie would be much more fun for Americans if you were familiar with the competition and actually had watched it. If you don't get the reference, I get it. It would be really boring and strange, haha. Anyways, always love your show, Rick and Kelly. Love from Norway.
I thought it was like a spoof from
Me
like
too.
America's Got Talent
Yeah.
or The Voice or whomever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not from a little Bavarian town of Lickendicken. I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were.
I'm not. No, but like I didn't understand the reference of Eurovision. I honestly, but the way they acted, it just was so like, I didn't get the reference.
I understand that it would have been more meaningful if we had known about the contest and watched it, but I still think the movie itself was kind of dumb. That's just me.
But everyone else that watches, our
Yeah.
fans are from Norway. We have a lot of European fans.
We do.
They thought it was funny.
Not
Okay.
Will Ferrell's best movie. It might be a good movie for people who watch that contest, but not his best work. That's all I'm going to say. Zensicles, you both need your own reality show on Newsmax. They need better programming on Sundays. Okay, I'll let them know.
Can you tell Valeria
And
that?
Colleen CPC says, so proud y'all are moving quickly to 40K subscribers. Help us get there.
Yes,
Subscribe
can you-
here on YouTube if you haven't already. Will you
Yeah,
please?
put that thumbs up button.
Help us get
That
to
little
40K.
notification button.
Billy Vaughn, great smash, go Tucker. A lot of support. A lot of support. I'm not going to read all of these. But you commented on this one. Joni Freeze. Pat Sajak decided to leave at his age. Good for him. He's 76. Now, only if the people in Washington would take a cue from him and leave because they're all older than dirt. Pelosi, Schumer, Feinstein, the list goes on. Wouldn't you think they'd want to retire and enjoy the time they have left?
Was going to say that yesterday.
Yeah.
I swear to you. But Heather McDonald called me and she said, do not talk anything politics on the YouTube because Candace Owen got canceled. Okay? So I didn't, but I wanted to say that. So
Yeah.
bravo to you. Thank
you.
you so much, Joni.
This might be my favorite comment of the day from Cheesy Chesbros. Hey, I am a snowflake, but this channel is still for me. I usually don't agree with your political views at all,
Which is fine.
but I still love watching you guys, so snowflakes can still love you. Thank you, Cheesy Chesbros. We can all disagree about stuff and still get along. That's the way this country is supposed to work.
Yes.
I love
It's
that.
not supposed to be divided or whatever.
No, and we can learn from each other.
Now, oh yeah, this is my favorite story of all time. I picked this story because it's happening to my friend right now.
But we're not going to say who, right?
Nope.
We're not going to say the names.
No, I'm going to say her name.
No, oh, you are?
I'm going to say the name.
In the
girl.
news now.
In the news.
Kevin Costner accuses estranged wife Christine of refusing to vacate his mansion following divorce and violating their prenup.
I have a girlfriend, used to be a girlfriend, Her name Juicy. No one has that name, and it's spelled Giusy. And I told her, when she gets divorced, that's not going to be her house because that was her husband's sole and separate property before you. We bet $10,000. And COVID hit. Anyway, the divorce happened. It was 7 years. It lasted it was like $1.5 million divorce. And the girl's from, she's like.
Don't go into any more detail about it.
Okay, well, she's a complete wacko, jacko, okay? This girl, Juicy. And it is exactly what is going on here.
Okay. Kevin Costner has demanded his estranged wife, Christine, be forced to vacate his home, claiming she refuses to leave, which is a violation of their prenup. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, Kevin and his powerhouse lawyer are asking the court to issue an order prohibiting Christine from continuing to occupy his residence. The prenup was signed in 2004 and said she would vacate his pad within 30 days of a divorce being filed. She has not moved out despite multiple requests that she do so and despite Kevin's offers to assist her financially in relocating to a new residence. I know that our friends have the guy was beating his head against the wall trying to get this woman out of his house, and she refused to leave. And we were talking.
They had to get this. You know what? My friends are the Real Housewives of Orange County. This house is in Dover Shores in a $25 million house. Honest to God, what's going on the Orange County Housewives is nothing like what's going on in my circles. I can assure you.
Well, this is real life, and that's nonsense. That's fake.
That's fake. What's happening with my girlfriend, or she's not even my girl, I can't stand her. My other girlfriend's dating this guy right now. They're both my friends. But this girl, Juicy, and I shook because she was such an idiot. She made her husband call the sheriffs to kick her out. She violated the court order.
Allegedly.
No.
Let's not get into the legalese of all this because I don't want them to come after us. She's, as
I didn't say her last name.
As allegedly crazy as she might be, that might inspire her to, come after us.
She doesn't have any money.
Who knows, babe? It's just not important. What's important is that you
real
have a
life.
parallel.
Whatever. They had to kick her out, and
Yeah.
this is fact. It's fact.
Let's bring it back to Kevin Costner.
Well, no.
Okay, honey.
They had to get a sheriff to go out.
I know.
She pretended to have a stroke. I have it all on here.
Honey.
It's the Real Houses of Orange County in my group. I can tell you that right now.
We're not going to go into it here because we're talking about Kevin Costner.
Yes.
This is our daily smash.
I'm talking about a parallel of
I know, and you
really weird stuff that is exactly like this.
Yes.
So anyway, my point being is, if you know that someone has sole and separate property, that this is what you signed, do yourself a favor and just leave the premises. Just do yourself, just have some couth or some wherewithal to leave. That's all I'm saying. It's a joke, okay? This was not your home. I get you have 3 children from him.
Yeah.
You signed a document, you signed a paper, allegedly, saying that this was his sole and separate, this is his home.
Can I give you some facts here?
Yeah.
He's been paying Christine's support since the divorce, including a $1 million payment due per the prenup. He said the deal also had to pay an additional $200,000 to her during the early years of the marriage. I don't know what his child support is, but he says he's lived up to the agreement, and she's now refusing to leave his home. So
he's acted in good faith.
Good luck, Kevin Costner. I hope this works out. It's a messy situation for that A-list actor.
It is. It's sad how women feel entitled. I don't feel entitled. You know what? I sold my house with my ex, I never gotten child support.
Uh-huh.
I have not. I didn't get spousal support. I got spousal support before. But all of our stuff is still like we never separated. I feel like, you know what? I
You're very
complain.
independent.
I'm very independent.
Yes, and you have moved on
I just don't
beautifully.
like that.
I don't
Yes.
either.
I don't like that.
Let's bring it back to happy times here in Newport Beach.
Happy times again.
Yeah. We appreciate your support. And Kelly mentioned the Real Housewives. We have our recap coming later this week. We have almost 35,000 views on last week's premiere episode. So we appreciate you guys watching that.
Oh, wait, that's for tomorrow. So my girlfriends, they're awesome ladies that I had dinner with. They watched it.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know what's so interesting that I never really caught on because they have multiple homes here. They're very successful women. They're awesome.
Yeah.
They said, you know what separates Orange County, which like they're from here. They grew up here.
Uh-huh.
They're like, New York is really fun to watch because like Ramona has another house, Luann had another house, Sonia, I don't know, had another, I don't know. But like Dorinda did, and like Kyle has an Aspen house.
Right.
Nobody, Orange County, they're like, Orange County is so trashy. It's not even like, it doesn't represent Orange County. Like, it's just.
Well, they don't even live here, but they shoot scenes here at the beach
That's
because
what they said, yeah.
it's so picturesque. Where they
Yeah.
live, not so much. I mean, it's
Right.
nice. It's California, but they come here to shoot, even though none of them live. Most of them
at
don't
all.
live anywhere near
only
here.
one does. That's
Shannon.
That's Shannon, and whom I love Shannon very, very
Well, more
much.
on that on our recap this week, so we hope you'll tune in for that.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Thank you guys for
Thank
your
you.
support. Thanks for watching.